Meet Ray. His family owns R&T Power Systems. They are the Kohler Dealer of the Year. What does that mean, you may ask? It means they sell a whole lot of generators. Take a ride on a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to be the best. Enjoy this episode of Ride Along with Ray.
Today is the first time ever I was late to work. I didn't get here till 7 o'clock, which is when we're supposed to be here anyways. But I'm always here at 6:30, 6:45, always. My wife's mini-me decided that she was going to get up at 3 o'clock this morning with a poopy diaper. And that's okay, but I happened to be the first one to wake up, so I had to change it. Then it was bottle time. Then it was let's sing time. And when I say sing, I mean cry. So I had to rock her for 45 minutes. It was 4:15 before I went back to bed. And I said, well, there's no reason to go back to bed now. So I just go sit on the couch and watch TV. But 6:15, I woke up on the couch. Whew, you talk about a mad rush. There's a lot to get ready in the morning. There's a lot of primping got to happen over here. We are at a house here in Morehead City that we sold a generator to, and the gas contractor is way far behind. Way far behind. So in order to expedite the installation a little bit, we're going to help out with dropping off some material that we have acquired for them, and go ahead and get it probably laid in the ditch so that the ditch digging and the manual labor part is over with.
Hey, my man, how you doing? How's Daddy and Mama doing?
Daddy and Mama's doing good as Daddy and Mama can do with a 2-week-old baby. You know how that is.
Well, you getting any sleep? Or?
Well, yeah. My only problem is she looks like me, but she's got her mama's attitude. So.
Hey, well, that's a thing, yeah.
Well, you ain't never met my wife. I don't know. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We've had an easy morning, but now we've actually got to go do some work. We've actually got to go dig a ditch. Now, fortunately, it's not a very long ditch, and it's only about 18 inches deep, so it's not a very deep ditch. But it's a ditch, nonetheless. I'm not big on ditches myself, but since I'm the only one over here, I guess I get to do it. My buddy. Cobalt. I don't give him that many names. I don't try to get that personal with him if I can't help it. We're going to take this pipe right here. We're going to put it underneath that septic pipe right there, because that's a septic pipe there and a septic pipe there. It must be a T right here underneath my feet. We're going to run it underneath that, and we're going to stick it up over here. It's just going to stob it up over here out of the ground, because it's going to be several weeks before we come back to put the generator in. But they're going to cover this ditch up this weekend, so that's why we're putting the conduit in the ground, so it'll go ahead and be in the ground. Just pull them up out of there so I gotta glue the ends on them. Just let her set her right there on that shovel. I drop right there. There you go. What do you think? That'll do. We've put our conduit in their ditch. They're gonna cover the ditch up, and then we'll be in high cotton for the electrical installation. And what we're gonna end up doing is removing this manual transfer switch, because that's what this is. This is a manual transfer switch. In his younger days, Mr. Smith used to come out here and plug his generator into the switch, and then he would flip the lever, and that's how he would power his house. And he said, I'm 88 years old and I've had my first stroke, and I'm of the age now where I'm not going to fool with a generator no more. So we're going to remove that manual transfer switch and install a automatic transfer switch on the wall. We're going to put a generator, 20 kW Kohler generator over there behind those shrubs, and we'll be in good shape. They'll be able to continue sitting on the couch when the power goes out. Not have to worry about getting up no more. The generator right here was actually destroyed during the hurricane. It had a tree fall on it and crushed it, so we had to get a new one because it split it right down the middle. So we've got a new one sitting here. We've got a new platform built, got a new one sitting right here. We got to make sure that the transfer switches are working like they're supposed to, because they are original transfer switches still. And then we're gonna crank this one up, see if we can't get it running, and make sure that it produces voltage and carries the house like it's supposed to. All I want to do is test and make sure that it runs and I don't have any leaks or anything. All right, so we're gonna test it now. We've replaced these limit switches. We got them all put back together. We got all the wires all hooked up. This is a new wiring harness and everything. The generator is in auto. We're gonna give it a test. Utility power is now out. There comes the generator. There's generator voltage. Boom! Both transfer switches transferred. We're now powering the house with generator. That's what you like to see. Now let's see if it'll transfer back. This typically takes 1 minute and 30 seconds for any RXT transfer switch and residential light commercial combination of generator. What's happening right now is the transfer switch is assuming that utility power has failed and that it could fail at any time again. And so in order to keep the generator from starting and stopping, we monitor utility power for 1 minute and 30 seconds before we transfer back.